So now let's look at how sound waves travel through the ear first. So sound wave enter the outer ear and travel through a narrow passageway called the ear canal. Ear canal will lead to eardrums. The eardrums will then vibrate from the incoming sound wave and send this vibration to three tiny bones in the middle ear, which are called malleus, incus, and stapes. So now let's look at the MRI reading between deaf groups and hearing groups in elderly people. So as you can see, the MRI reading behind me shows that the frontal lobe and left dominant occipital lobe gray matters in hearing groups can be seen have greater broad region compared to deaf groups. So this just furthermore proves that, of course, hearing people and deaf people have different gray matter. So now we are going to dive into our first topic for today, which is mixed hearing loss. So what is mixed hearing loss? Mixed hearing loss is a phenomenon where there is an issue with the middle or outer ear part additionally with the inner ear. And this will make the hearing a lot more worse compared to other two types of hearing loss. So I have just mentioned about the other two types of hearing loss, right? So how can we compare between these three types of hearing loss? So first of all, we have sensory neural. Sensory neural only have problem with the inner part of the ear, while the second one, conductive, only have problem with the middle part of the ear. So what do we call a combination of both sensory neural and conductive? It is our topic for today, which is mixed hearing loss. The picture behind me that is attached is going to show you the comparison. So now, in order to relate it with the speech function, we would like to know whether hearing loss have effect on the speech function between children and also the elderly people. A research has been done and it is found that there is an indeed effects of hearing loss toward children's speech production. According to the study, firstly, the children's speech can be difficult to understand as they cannot hear quiet sounds such as f, sh, and s. And secondly, they will also have problems with their voices pitch, where they might have too high of a pitch. And lastly, they will also have problem with their pronunciation and pace of their words due to poor stress or poor rates of words when they are speaking. And lastly, in order to relate it with the speech functions of the elderly people, we do found a study that discussed about this issue. That study suggested that it is found that elderly with hearing loss problem is indeed having cognitive problems and not just auditory problems. So this just proves furthermore that hearing loss can affect our hearing and cognitive functions too.